Welcome to the Dog Chug, Ed and Roger. How's it going tonight?
It's going good. It's going good. I know it's going good for him. He's been busy. Today was a crazy day, man. I was in 4 different counties over like 4 hours. And I'm driving home, and I forgot the Guardians ball game was on until towards the end. I hate when that happens. It's such a busy day. It got by me, the Guards, and I tuned in just in time to catch the end of it in the extra innings.
Wow. Dog Chug exclusive. Yeah. Roger didn't realize the Guardians was on and just caught the end. Holy shit.
That's right.
The head of Cleveland.com very shortly. Ed, what about you?
I rely on Chuck.
Did you know the Guardians game is going on today?
Well, of course I did, because, I'm on X and I see Chuck. We have him on for Chuck's Corner. I don't know if he's coming back this week. You know what? Honestly, he might be over the time limit anyway, so he might need a break. But Guardians, big win today. Yes, it was the ups and the downs. I'm getting on the Tanner Bybee hate, and then, I'm saying he's struggling. And, I was at work, so I didn't watch the game, but I was getting it through the X. And that's a great way to watch or get updates about a Guardians game, because I didn't actually watch it, Andy. I just went through my X timeline every hour, and the emotions, being a Cleveland fan. Wow. Today's Guardians game, great win. But there were some times, man, I'm telling you, 480 bridge. I don't know. So, but it is fun to watch. It's fun to be a Cleveland fan, and go Guards.
There's a lot of people that live tweet the game. Now, any weeknight, that's what I'm usually doing. And you're right, Ed. You don't even have to watch. You can just get on X, and just follow us, and you'll know what's going on with the Guardians. Unless it's a busy day and I forget that they're on.
Well, yeah, I'd rather just watch the game, but that's cool.
I opened to 14.2% tonight. I got the Imperial Amber. Yeah.
Another Dog Chug exclusive. Roger's drinking a 14% beer.
Andy, we're making him chug the whole night. That's no sipping and no spitting tonight.
Are you doing your milk tonight?
No, I was going to wait till everybody's here. No, I didn't do the milk yet.
Fair enough. Ross is going to be off tonight. He's kids are sick or someone's sick. I don't know.
Yeah, some could say he's winning. Sick now. Some could say that he's actually winning tonight.
I'm going to do the milk when Jacob's available, and Yeah.
He does have to come on and drink. What is it?
I forget what he did, like a half gallon in a half hour or something?
Something. Mustard and chocolate milk, I think. Anyway, that should be fun. Can't wait for that. All right. We're going to move this along to the Dog Jug update, where we're going to fill you in on what's going on in Cleveland sports. Unfortunately, no Ross tonight, so no cool little graphics, but that's okay. This is a low-rate show anyway. Everyone knows that. So I'm going to lead it off. Lamar Jackson recently revealed that his weight was 230 pounds during that brilliant 2022 season, and now he's down to just 205 pounds for this season. Now, many are speculating if his body can hold up being down that much weight. I think the bigger question is, what is going on? Now, we don't act irresponsibly on the Dog Chug, and we don't like to speculate. But, we don't like speculating. We have it from two sources. But, we're certainly not saying Lamar Jackson has AIDS. But we did all watch our quarterback fuck Lamar Jackson up the ass last October, Raw Dog. So, PSA Lamar, you might want to get checked out.
Wow, thanks for making me go next. In the ongoing trial of former President Trump in New York, none other than former Steelers QB piece of shit fuckboy Ben Roethlisberger came up, who was apparently at the table with Trump when porn star Stormy Daniels approached. So just to recap, never in the history of the United States has a former president ever been convicted of a crime and taken to trial until one decided to hang out with a Pittsburgh Steeler. How about we compromise by ending the trial, allowing Trump to continue campaigning, and we drop bombs when they're scrimmaging with Ben at Acrisure Stadium, and then Ben can spend the rest of his life in prison and get gelded.
All right. I like that plan. That's a good plan.
Oh, boy. Okay. The Cleveland Cavaliers managed to celebrate their big Game 7 win for just a half hour before looking severely outmatched against the Boston Celtics. I don't want to suggest head coach J.B. Bickerstaff is a dead man walking, but dude will be lucky to hold on to his job longer than Lamar Jackson's immune system with his fucking AIDS.
Ah.
Boy, oh boy.
All right, I think Ed has a top 10 this week.
I do have a top 10. Andy, I think that Dog Chug update had a theme there. All I got to say is to everybody, just get tested out there, no matter how you feel about any of these updates. Okay, so yes, we do have a top 10, Andy. The top 10 reasons that may or may not have anything to do with Cleveland beating Boston. Now, I know they're down 1-0, but number 10, they will. Oh, shit, they got to do it 4 times. Maybe a problem. Number 9, Cavaliers are more intimidating than Green Little Midge. Oh, can't say that. I mean, Green Little Bitches. Number 8, Cleveland's violent crime rate is nearly double that of Boston's. Hashtag Cleveland tough. Like I said,
marathons are much safer, though.
Yeah, top 10 reasons that may or may not have anything to do with Cleveland beating Boston. Number 7, pierogies are better than clam chowder. Number 6, what language do they even fucking speak in Boston?
That's a good point.
Number 5, Cleveland's solar eclipse was total. Boston's was only 92.555%. Losers. Number 4, Tea Party in the harbor? Nah, we have fires in our river. We lit in the land. Number 3, Cleveland's tallest skyscraper is 157 feet taller than Boston's. Size matters. Hey now. And get ready, fellas. Number 2, because I ran out of reasons. So everyone, raise your drink and scream, "Go Cavs, Dog Chug!" Andy,
what is it?
Go Cavs.
Go Cavs, Dog Chug.
Dog Chug. Don't make me participate at it without any script.
I'm sorry. It's that bad. And the number 1 reason, because I forget what I'm even doing here, reasons that may or may not have anything to do with the Cleveland beating Boston is Donovan fucking Mitchell.
Okay.
Wow, Ed.
Go Cavs.
Great job, Ed. But if it's not in the doc right here, I'm not going to read it.
I don't.
Or I'm not going to do it or say
Your
it.
participation
you got to
was
put it
awesome.
in the doc. I won't know.
Gold stars, Andy, for both of you. That was a top 10 without slides. So what I did tonight was participation with the other co-hosts, and I love it, Andy. Great job tonight. Thespians. We're all thespians tonight.
Pretty good job. I would think you should have made some more AIDS jokes, though. It's my only concern.
Well, I didn't. I mean, you know what? It's tough to follow that, Andy. It's tough to follow.
Well, all right. So that was good.
I wanted to talk about something. I mean, I didn't do it in the beginning. I wanted to in the beginning, but I held up because I read the doc. And I'm going to bring up the Tom Brady roast. I thought it was who was the comedian's name? I forget his name. It's on top of my head. But just the one that, the one that tore into his wife, and he just went off on all of them.
Was it Jeff Ross? Jeff Ross?
Yeah. But I just love it that you're allowed to tell jokes again.
Yeah.
And even if those softies don't like it, fuck them. You know? And it makes me think that Dog Chug is vibrant as ever. And I think we should do a Dog Chug roast.
You know that I heard from the producer that when he saw what the Dog Chug was doing, that's when he realized they can kind of up the ante on the Tom Brady roast. So we're kind of the inspiration for that. So good job, us.
I don't know if Andy, if a roast food can, you know what I'm saying, for you know what I'm saying. But you know what? Hey, I love the idea, and but I do feel that, Andy, to your point, we bring it every week. So I think we've been up, and I think maybe Netflix saw what we do on the Dog Chug.
We're bringing it this week, but I hear what you're saying. Most weeks were pretty good.
We're bringing it. I think Netflix, you know what I'm saying, they recognized and they stepped their game up. That was a great roast to Roger's point.
I want to shout out to Crutchfield. Crutch. He pointed out that Ed looks like Jeff Daniels in a Winona Ryder movie.
Nice. We should.
I forget the name of it. Roxy Carmichael. Yeah,
you agree
that you look like that.
We should do a Dog Chug roast.
We should.
We should roast Nick Carnes.
Oh,
I would do that in a minute. It should be a celebrity roast with everybody.
Go ahead,
Andy.
on. We'll get Sir Yacht on. Everyone will just come on and do like 10 minutes, making that little fucking guy.
3 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time.
All right, whatever. But point is, we'll just really rail into him. And at first he'll be laughing, it'll be fun, and then he'll start getting drunk and he'll get sad. It'll be amazing.
Oh, it'll be amazing. Yeah, he'll be pissed and hang up on you like he did me when I tried to prank call him.
All right, well, we're doing that. We better do that before someone else
amazing
idea because this is pretty good.
I hope the Cards is tuning in and he catches this. Oh, I think it'll be amazing. He's our Tom Brady, though, on Browns X.
Yeah, for sure.
He's our GOAT. He's our GOAT. We should roast him.
I have no problems with that nomination.
I usually hit him with number 5 in the top 10s when I do top 10s. Is usually Nick Carn's spot every week.
Maybe he'll bring his pom-poms to the roast. Maybe he'll bring his pom-poms to the roast.
We'll bring pom-poms.
All right,
I'm in, Andy.
I love this idea. We're gonna be working on that. But
yeah.
For now, we have a great show for you, and we have a great guest. And I'm gonna bring him on. This guy I've known for a little while. Welcome to the Dog Chug. First time on. I hope he's on. Oh, there he is. Welcome to the Dog Chug, Cody.
What's up, man? I just got done texting the rest of our friends that I regretted this decision. So that's where we're starting. What's up?
First of all, where's your mad dog?
I don't.
Yeah, you got some MD? Ooh, Bush Light. All right.
Back when I first met Cody, he didn't really know how to drink beer, so he drank
the Mad Dog 2020. Is that what he was doing?
Yeah, 2020.
So Bush Light that's the king of beer's ugly cousin.
No, it's the official house beer of the Grimm family.
Yeah. So Cody was.
I got some point.
He's from Southern Ohio, Southeastern Ohio.
Southeast, yeah.
Southeast. And he moved to Cleveland because of his love for the Cleveland Browns. Can you imagine?
Where at in Southeast Ohio? Where are you from?
Steubenville.
Oh,
Red.
Yeah, I worked in Steubenville, St. Clairsville. I love Southeastern Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Their football team's good. The Big Red. They're pretty good. They had some allegations. They had some issues. But they made some documentaries.
I don't want to be involved in these conversations.
Yeah.
I did not go there. I went to a high school outside of Steubenville, but you have to tell people you came from Steubenville.
Yeah, but it's not. But here's the deal.
I'm gonna jump in here.
I don't want this to be a Big Red conversation.
Well,
I had nothing
So we
to
got
do
us
with
one guest.
Nobody's accusing you, Cody. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm from. There's things about like everybody where they're from, and just because you went to their high school, or if you did,
I didn't go to.
But you didn't. You're saying you didn't.
School.
You're the one that's being.
Eddie, thanks for having me on.
Right. That's fine. Moving on.
Thank you.
When you moved to Cleveland, what year was it? Like 2002?
2003.
3.
Right after Kelly Holcomb.
Tim Couch, Kelly Holcomb.
I will say Cleveland was pretty much a ghost town at that particular time.
Until I got here.
Yeah, and you decided this
Boom,
is where,
baby.
Like I grew up here, so I had to be here. Roger, this whole life.
Hey,
you were like, I'm gonna go to Cleveland.
This is my dream.
You know what?
vacation.
Cleveland's a completely different city. I lived by St. Stanislaus on 65th and Fleet at that time, 2003. I watched a playoff game in an apartment that I lived in over there. You would want to live over there now.
That's that.
It's a completely different area.
Was that the year
That's a little while ago.
Was that the year the lights went out for like 3 days or whatever?
No, that was
2004.
That was 2004. Yeah.
Man, so you get here, the power's
took
going
me
out.
3 hours to get home from Beechwood.
Wow. Well,
this is a fun conversation. Let's do this for the next hour. Hey, so you moved here in 2003. Take us all the way through 2024.
Hell yeah. You're a big fan though of the Browns. Biggest fan of the Browns, I would say. Cody's dream is to when we all give up on the Browns, his dream is to be the only one left in the stadium.
Me and Joe Stever.
Yeah, we were getting close there for a while, but I think we've maybe started turning a corner. We'll see. You're also a big, Indians Guardians fan.
I am.
And you root for the Cavs. Which of the 3 teams do you think has like the best chance of a championship right now?
Oh, the Browns. without a shadow of a doubt. I think Gardos are next, and then Cavs third place.
Kev's a little way off.
Cavs need like another star. They need somebody
They
that's
just
not
need,
the same size of Donovan or Darius.
They need
By
Evan
the time that
be what they
Donovan
thought
gets
he'd
to where
be.
he needs to be, he's going to be old. Like I don't know.
I wouldn't have rant, but it's like I didn't read the spit sip chug, Andy. So if I go off on Darius Garland in about 30 seconds, am I ruining spit sip chug?
You just do what you feel you need to do.
Okay, I'm sick of it. I have to scream. I got a head. Look, I got the grass today.
I love Darius.
I'm telling you guys, Darius Garland is a max player. Here's the thing: when LeBron James was winning, he had Kyrie Irving. We have Donovan Mitchell, who's playing his ass off right now. Okay, if Darius Garland maybe could be 80% of Kyrie Irving, maybe the Cavs would be, I don't know, in a better position. But he's not performing, and then we're going to blame Jared Allen because he's hurt. Okay, whatever, and we're going to blame everybody else. Darius Garland is a max player. I could argue his contract is almost as bad as Deshaun Watson. They're both bad. I mean, so here's the deal. So he needs to play better, and this Cavs team, I think, could be an Eastern Conference Finals contender. I still think they would probably lose, but I think Boston's one of those teams that's so frustrating yesterday. As bad as we shot, we were still in that game, and if what's-his-face Morris don't blow that layup, I mean, my God, all they had to do was there were so many times in that game, if we would have just played, I don't know, shitty instead of really shitty. Yeah, I mean.
What do you think if he doesn't blow that one layup?
But it was a momentum thing. It was a momentum
thing.
That's my point. There were times in that game where Boston
didn't read the script. You didn't read the script, Ed.
My
the
bad.
blown layup was in the script.
Fair enough. I'm done.
He's a bunny all by himself. There's nobody else there. As a bunny.
Hey, Roger. I don't get the script pre dog chug, so I can't comment.
Well, the Cavs are in a frustrating position right now. We're going to talk a little bit more about them a little bit later. Cody, you are also a giant fan of a little show on Netflix. I'm sure you know what show I'm talking of.
I Think You Should Leave.
I Think You Should Leave. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that show. It's a sketch comedy show with Tim Robbins. Cody loves it.
It's the best show that's ever existed in history.
I would watch that. I got to look that up.
But I want to ask, so like, if you could only
they named it after Roger.
If you can only have one, that show to continue for like another 20 seasons, or the Cleveland Browns, who are you going with?
Cleveland Browns. You can't we've got maybe 3 more seasons. I mean, they're going to be amazing, but like you can't do this forever. And I wouldn't assume that Tim Robinson would want to do it forever.
Okay. Ed, you haven't checked that one out?
I have not.
You should go check it out.
I'm going to. I mean, dog chug is
you next week.
We set trends, Andy.
I'll chug on. I Think You Should Leave.
All right, let's see you chug. When I met Cody, he couldn't chug, but now he can. Look at this. Learn from the best. All right.
Everybody should.
Okay, so the Browns are a little bit of a controversial team. People are really excited. People are like saying, until we get this Deshaun Watson contract out of the way, we can't really consistently win. Where are you on this one?
I think he's going to be middle of the road contract wise in the next year or two. I'd ride with him till the wheels fall off. I know, Roger, you don't like that answer, and I see the tweets or the X's all the time. But yeah, I think I do that all day, every day. I think Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski did an amazing job of getting a quality quarterback for what's going to end up being like market value over the next few years.
All right. Now he just needs to play like a market value quarterback.
Did you watch the Baltimore? I know you did. I'm asked. It's a rhetorical question. That Baltimore game, man, sold me.
That was amazing. But I will argue it was one game out of.
He can't run as much as they have had him running. Is my
But Cody, like you said, I can't disagree with you because all he has to do is play average. Really, with the team around him, any quarterback that gives us average quarterback play will
I
win
don't like that
with this
answer.
roster. So
I don't. When you put like he's more physically gifted than Baker, I think, without a shadow of a doubt. He got beat up in the pocket.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, man. I think it's
Like
almost like
I don't
Del-
know. Like that shoulder injury hurt. That Tennessee game was awesome. Like he was flinging the ball around, especially in the second half. I'd take him all day, every day, especially at what we're going to be paying him over the next 2 or 3 years. It's going to feel like peanuts in a year or two.
But see, like I saw a lot of highlights in Texas, running around, doing a lot on really bad football teams, and getting a lot of big numbers in late in football games where they're getting blown out. But in a Browns jersey, I haven't seen that sustainable for a half a game against Baltimore. He was playing some backyard football and made things happen, and we won.
So were you driving around 4 counties?
I don't know if that's
during the
it's
Tennessee
sustainable
game,
to play
or
like that. Pardon?
like that Tennessee game sold me.
But I mean,
maybe you missed
as
it.
a Brown,
I don't know.
we haven't
I don't know,
seen that
man.
yet, though. We haven't seen the elite athlete everybody talks about.
You're not listening to me, Roger. We have seen it. That Tennessee game was that breakout game. And the Baltimore game was the game that he solidified that. Like, if you take out all the other stuff, and all the other stuff is not great. But if you take all that out, like, his contract is not going to mean anything in 2 years. I mean, Baker Mayfield's getting his kind of money right now.
Yeah, but I don't care about the money.
No, you're not. Roger, you're not listening. You're giving me like half a second, and then you're interjecting. Like that Baltimore game solidified that for me. Like, he broke his shoulder, he had a high ankle sprain, and he led us back to a win that we did not deserve at all. And if he wasn't there,
Roger,
that would not have happened.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have made the playoffs. So suck it.
I'm gonna beat a guy in
And I'd also
November.
like to say that I love you, Roger.
That what?
I love you. You're the best.
Wow, they have a love-hate relationship. Look at this.
No, I don't. I have no.
No.
I have
Man,
love.
You know, I just don't see it. I haven't seen it against a bad Tennessee team that was falling apart.
Hold on. Okay, so what he said,
He's in Ohio State because nobody
And you
hired him.
didn't watch the Baltimore game. Like, can we move on?
Roger, did you watch the Tennessee game?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
And did he look good in that game?
Not really. I wasn't wild. I wasn't blown away. I was like, oh, yeah.
I mean, look, here's the stat: 289,
Did you
289,
see him play against
2%.
I
Arizona
was after the
when he shouldn't
Baltimore
have been
game.
playing? When he probably had a broken shoulder and blew them out?
Oh, I just shouldered. It's football, man. I don't want to hear played with this, he played with that. They all play with something. I don't want to hear it. Football.
All right, I'll let you have it. I don't agree with it, but whatever. Next.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're all gonna
We
find
will.
Sure.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, that's where it's at, right? You'll see where they end up.
Well, maybe.
I think it was for what they needed to do at that point in this evolution of the Browns. I think it's a good contract. I would do it all day, every day, but I also have a ton of respect for Andrew Berry and Stefanski. Like, I feel like they're playing chess when a lot of teams are playing checkers.
There it is. I don't think many people are saying it's a bad contract. I think
I just want him to play better.
Well, people that are complaining are probably all
Yeah.
the draft capital we had to give up, in addition to the.
Well, that's all done. Like, we're out of the woods on that. Like, we have a first round pick next year. Like,
Right.
I think what it comes down to is he has to play more than 6 games. In the 2 years we've had him, he's played 6 games. Not his fault. He got hurt. I get it. I get it.
Well,
But here's the
in
thing.
1 year,
Everybody's-
More than 6 games in 2 years.
No, 6 games each of the last 2 years.
One of the years though was due to.
I'm not. That's my point. I'm not saying it was injury and it was suspension. I get that. All I'm saying as a Cleveland fan, I want to see what he does over 17 games. That's all.
17 games. I mean, I'll take like 13 games. Let's go.
I think we'll know by game 6 how he's doing. Let's be real. Okay.
Well, probably, but what'll
I feel like you knew
most
by
Jameis is going to be he's going to throw his 100th career interception by game 6 for the Cleveland Browns. That's what we're going to be seeing in game 6, week 6.
Roger
don't want to see. Roger don't want to see no rust. Roger don't want no rust. That's what Roger's saying, and I get it. As a Cleveland fan, I get what Roger's saying.
It's going to be rusty. It's going to be Rusty Watson. So
I get your point.
Based on the few conversations I've had with Roger and his X account, he's been done with Watson for I don't know 8, 9, 10 months.
You noticed that,
man? Hey,
how could
this
you
guy's
not?
This guy got to win the Super Bowl or bust with me. There's no in between. There's no we almost won the AFC Championship.
Roger, where are you at on Bernie?
Super Bowl or bust?
Where are you at on Bernie?
Pardon?
Bernie
Bernie?
Kosar. Where are you at on
Bernie Kosar, I love Bernie. Bernie was an average, at best, average quarterback, but Bernie had heart. And Bernie knew how to play the game of football, man.
How many Super Bowls did Bernie win?
Well, he got one with Dallas.
I mean,
none. But Bernie didn't say,
"Hey,
I'm not going to go."
Yeah,
Bernie did not say, "I'm not going to go to the Senior Bowl and play for your coaches." Bernie did not say, "I don't want to be in Cleveland," and then say, "Oh, you're giving me $260 million guaranteed. I'll come to Cleveland." That's why I love Bernie. You cannot put Bernie and Sean Watson in the same.
You give our guests a chance to respond.
All right,
Cody.
Andy, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
All I know is Bernie didn't win a Super Bowl. Deshaun Watson has won a Super Bowl. You like Bernie? You say
win is egregious. Bernie's great, but you can't.
Bernie rolled up to the podium in a t-shirt with the sleeves cut off, some shorty shorts, and an afro, and he fucking said, "I'm coming to Cleveland, baby," and that's why I love Bernie Kosar.
Fair.
That's where it's at right there. That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
And Deshaun Watson said, "I don't want to come to the Senior Bowl." Fuck Deshaun Watson.
Have I been better than Crutch?
I mean, Crutch he almost had sex with Ed's wife on one episode. So
I'm a big Crutch fan.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, Cody, you know what?
You be Cody. Just be you, Cody. Just be you.
You're our guest, and I love you, man. And like, I can't wait to draft next to hang out with you the next draft party, or before then we got to hang out. Yeah. I'm going to concede. I don't want to make the show about Deshaun Watson, man. Let's see what happens. I want the Browns to win, and whoever's taking snaps and winning, that's all I want is the Browns to win. So let's move on. I don't want to keep arguing about Deshaun with my friend Cody. I don't want to keep arguing.
Yeah, we can do that in person.
That's for the parking lot. That's pay-per-view dog show content.
I do want
to draft challenge.
That's for alcohol-fueled conversations.
I thought that's what this was. My apologies.
If he gets us to the Super Bowl and is like a top 5 statistic quarterback next season, I think regardless of how he performs in the Super Bowl, I think we're all going to be like pretty like thumbs up about our quarterback situation. So,
I don't give a shit.
All right, we'll move on. We're going to play our little game, Spit, Sip, Chug.
Yeah.
Cody, when we created this game, when Ed named this game, we were excited for you to play it because you have bold takes. So let's go. We're going to start. Okay. I told you we're going to talk about the Cavs. So Here we go. And Roger, you are allowed to sip today.
Thank you, because I wasn't drinking any more after this one anyway.
I'm going to grab one more beer. I'll be right back.
Go grab. All right. The first statement is the coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers is the bigger issue than our talent. Roger.
Wow, man. I'd love to defer to Ross. I wish he was here.
Ross
and whatever. Because I'm gonna sip on it because I don't think it's all Bickerstaff. I don't think Evan Mobley and Garland have developed the way that they had hoped, the way that they had paid Garland, and the way where they drafted Mobley, and where they thought they would be at this point, going into these playoffs and being the core of this team. And then Jared Allen being hurt. Man, I mean, is it bruised ribs? Are they broken ribs? So I don't want to say that it's all JB. But like I changed after Ross said something, or if Lysandro was on, I'd probably change it to somebody that knows what they're talking about with basketball. I'd probably change it. So let's wait and see. Maybe that'll make sense. I don't know.
Hey, Roger, thank you for insinuating none of us know we're talking about the Cavs so that our audience could just say, fuck this. I'm not going to listen to these assholes answer this one. Ed.
Well, no, because they love that they're smarter than all of us, and people love doing that.
Well,
go ahead, Ed. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. The way it's the statement is worded, I didn't know how to go with this, but only because I don't want to spit, which I'm in a world I would spit, but I just want to sip because my mouth is dry. I really just want to sip. I really want to chug, but I'm sipping. Here's why. Because obviously JB Bickerstaff's a problem. I've been saying this. We all know this as Cavs fans. I think if you gave him talent, it wouldn't matter. It's like when the Bulls fired Doug Collins and got, the Zen Master, Phil Jackson and won with Jordan and Pippen. And they needed that. I think JB got us to a point, and this is as far as he's going to go. But I do think about 50% of the other big problems of the Cavs is, I talked about it. If the Cavs were like, I don't know, Luka and Kyrie, what you see in Dallas, but I actually like the Cavs supporting cast better than the Mavericks. So think about this. If Spider Mitchell is, say, on a Luka Doncic level, roughly, okay, both superstar, and Darius Garland would just play like, I don't know, Kyrie fucking Irvin. I mean, he's a max fucking player. Here's an idea. Play like you're fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's annoying. Not only are you bad, Darius Garland, don't show up in fourth quarter sometimes, you turn the fucking ball over. So as a point guard, like, you make things worse. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. It'd be different if you just didn't, I don't know, fucking score. You do that quarters 1 through 3, but in the fourth quarter, you decide, fuck, not only am I not going to fucking score, I'm going to just fucking turn the ball over too, because that's the bullshit you pull, Darius Garland. Can you just fucking play like a normal person and just, I don't know, not score because we're used to that and stop turning it over? Or here's an idea. Play like Kyrie fucking Irvin, and this Cavs team would really be fucking good. So, thank you. And I'm sipping on that after all those F-bombs.
Okay. Wow. Cody.
Hey guys, you've got two players that are playing the same spot. Like, you've got Garland, you've got Mitchell. They're both about the same size. They both have the same game. I think that a lot of people give Garland a lot of flack for his season. It's a bad season. Like, he's gotten hit in the face, like, what, every couple weeks? Like, last night he got chucked.
Yeah, man.
He's a good player. What was that, Roger?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah.
It's like a magnet, man. He just takes elbows. He takes shots to the face.
Yeah,
I don't know if he leads with his nose.
Yeah.
Thank God he's not a boxer.
Yeah, definitely is not. I don't know why the refs continue to let it happen. But he's a young guy. He'll get there. He played 1 year at, was it Vanderbilt? Like, he's young. You gotta give him some time. Like, I love, and I know that I'm like, my entire time here on the Dog Chug has been me justifying contracts, but I love that contract. Like, you need him around. Like, you need that guy. What we need is a wing to make that Garland Mitchell thing work. That's not the question at all. I'm not real sure that Bickerstaff is the right coach, but, like, was Paul Silas the right coach? Probably not.
He wasn't. No.
like he's the guy that gets them to a certain point, and then you get another guy to.
John Lucas, was he the coach?
No. John Lucas was the guy that brought LeBron to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's just
Cody.
like you. What's that?
That's great take. I don't know why you waited so long to come on Dog Show. You've been watching us for
first time I've been invited, Roger.
No, that can't be true. No, Andy, as long as you know.
No, it is.
It's like jury duty. You got out of it for so long, and then you finally you opened your inbox.
I hope it's like the mafia, and then I'll always be
will.
in.
I'll produce the text to prove that that's bullshit. But
it's Roger. It is bullshit. No, it's like you get to a certain point, especially in the NBA, where a coach will get you to a certain point, and then he needs to go away, and then you get the next guy. Like David, what's his name? Gave way to Ty Lue.
David
Blatt. Yeah, David Blatt gave way to Ty Lue. Like he got him to a certain point, and then Ty Lue took him over the finish line. I think that's who JB Bickerstaff is. I think he's a good coach. He's just not a coach to win a championship. If that's what we're trying to do. And I hear Ty Lue's out and about.
Yeah, Clippers.
All right. Let's see. On this one, yeah, I mean, look, the talent is very, very disappointing, and I understand why Ed's ranting. And
I just wanted to say fuck, I guess.
This showed it.
Good for you, man.
But yeah, I think look, we had a chance. All we had to do was win one game in a play-in game of two chances, and we lost them both.
Mm-hmm.
Then we last year we had an incredible record, a lot of momentum. Play the Knicks, and we absolutely stink it up. And now here we are. We barely got through the Magic series. We did, thank God. And now we're going to just get absolutely destroyed against the Celtics. Yeah, I think it is the thing I guess the lever I would go with first is switching the head coach. Hopefully that's enough to get our Mitchell to stay if he's allowed to make that decision. Or
do you want him to stay?
Yes.
Yeah, I want him to stay. Yes. I mean, I love. I'm not.
So you'd be on maxes with Garland and Mitchell.
Well,
what else you do?
I'm gonna. It's Andy's turn, but I mean, look,
You
Spider
can't-
Mitchell. Everybody else is replaceable. Spider Mitchell. You do whatever you can to get him. He's a
Well,
superstar.
first of all, even if let's say you resign Mitchell and it's still
Sorry,
not
Andy, I feel like you and I are just having a conversation.
If Mitchell is brought back and whatever next year doesn't work out, you're going to trade him and you're going to get a king's ransom for him, or at least you're going to get a really good haul of picks. If he leaves for nothing, you're like the Cavs are in really bad shape moving forward, assuming Mobley and Garland don't significantly step up where they are right now. And fine, Garland, maybe he lost a lot of weight. He hasn't been right. It's been in his head. He could easily come back next year and kind of look like the player that we.
But we need him to be Kyrie level. Do you think he can get to Kyrie level? I mean,
I do.
The year that he had that amazing All-Star year, yeah, he looked like he was a phenomenal.
He could finish at the rim, and that's what Kyrie's best at.
Right now, he just looks.
But Kyrie has been doing it for what, 11, 12 years?
Well, how many years? Garland is not like he's been in the league. Like, I mean, come on, like.
Sure. Okay, fine.
Yeah, but he was the number 4 pick. Kyrie was number 1 overall.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I just think he should have made that step. Like Andy was talking about.
He should. And by the way, maybe he's not making that step because we don't have the right system around him. Because our
Kyrie
coach
didn't make that step until LeBron was here.
Well, I think Spider Mitchell is good. Like, if you can't do it with Spider, then buy, because Spider is an all-star. You got to keep Spider over anybody on that roster.
I don't mean to laugh at you, but
listen to Brian Windhorst. Listen to Tony Rizzo.
I would never listen to Brian Windhorst say anything ever. That guy sucks. I hope he's listening right now. What a piece of shit.
Well, I'm just saying he's the star, and if you can build around.
I agree with that. He's not LeBron.
All right. Well, anyway, on this one, I am chugging.
Remember that one time you invited me to the jog chug, and then I never got invited back?
That's what happened with Ed. That's what happened with Ed too, and now he's on the fucking
we had a good run.
All right. We're going to move on to statement number 2. Today's comeback win against the Tigers proves that the Cleveland Guardians can absorb the loss of Quan until he is back probably late June. Ed.
Chugging. I don't know. Look, let's be real. The Guardians have issues, same issues they always got. It's going to be a struggle to, I don't know, go past 5-6 innings with the starters. Until they got some things. So Quan being out is just one of those things. It's like the Cavs this, regular season where so much shit happened, but they still could have won the division. They still won just as many games basically as Milwaukee and all these other could have been the 2 seed, whatever. So I think the Guardians are in a division where, they can absorb multiple, just like the Browns did. We're 11-6. Cleveland sometimes have teams that just get so beat down, whether it be starting pitching, hitting all facets of the game. Same with football. But I don't know, something about Cleveland teams, man. They just, when it comes to regular season, they'll get through. I think the Guardians will get through. Thank God this ain't a statement about the postseason, but yeah, they can sustain it without Quan.
All right, Cody.
I 100% agree. I love this team. I think they're going to go at least to the playoffs. They might make it to the ALCS. I love the manager. Everything about this team is minus the starting pitching that I hope gets figured out. I'm a little worried about McKenzie with that elbow injury that he's trying to work through, and he can't really get that velocity up. But outside of that, man, like they're a deep team. They've got guys at AAA that are ready to come up. Yeah, I'm on board. I am chugging.
All right. You said it so well. I think I agree with everything that you said. We have such a deep amount of guys that are willing to come up in the lineup and competes. So, getting opportunities is a good thing. I think I kind of, if we had like a injury to like one of our effective starting pitchers, I don't even know if we have that right now, but that's where I would be very concerned. Right now, I think they can gut it out with the loss of Quan, so I'm chugging. Love it. I love this team. Cody, well said.
Thank you.
Man, I'm going to take advantage of my sipping. Only because, listen, he's hitting 353. He's 13th in slugging in the entire American League, and he hasn't hit a ball harder than 84 miles an hour. It's incredible. It's absolutely astonishing.
He's an amazing baseball player.
His WAR is 1.9. That means you need what he's doing plus 9/10 of another Stephen Kwan to replace him. What he does for the Guardian. So
I've never understood what WAR is.
I forget what the exact question or statement was, but it's going to hurt. It's not going to be great, but you get to made room for Mazzara, who's 1 for 7 now, but he just came up. He's going to be maybe 2 for 11, but you want to see some progress. You want to see 3 for 15, 4 for 17. You want to see him start putting some hits together while he's up. Stephen Kwan, man, he's one of the best ball players in the American League. He's right now. His slash line is winning a Triple Crown type numbers. So yeah, we're gonna miss him. But here's the thing: baseball's a long season. Let him sit until July if need be. You know what I mean? Because I think, like you guys did say, we do have. Look at David Fry today. He came in. You know what? He came into the ball game today. They made a switch. Bo Naylor was supposed to hit. Detroit put a lefty, brought a lefty in out of the bullpen. Naylor never came to the plate. They put in Fry. He came in. What? Bring back Big Lon. You're right. Is that Big Gronk? Is that Gronk's dong? What did he say again?
I don't understand the David Fry
Big Lon. Hey,
I
heard
understand
rumors
why
about Big
he's
Lon.
still
Cronky Dong is right.
He's.
Can I want to give a shout out to Cronky Dong.
What I'm saying is Stephen Kwan is going to be missed. What helps is it's June, and we we cushioned the account with a lot of wins in April and May. So in April. So let's hope he gets back and he gets back healthy. And not too quick. Because a hamstring can linger all season if you do that. So
Andy,
yeah,
you know that I always love witty comments. I love witty comments, but so I see one out there, and if you're still out there, this is for you. Shout out to the 95 AL champion Cleveland Indians. And now batting for the Tribe, the third baseman, number 10, Alvaro Espinosa. I remember him. The Tribe.
I love Alvaro.
Cody, talk about camaraderie, what you're talking about this Guardians team this year and how much you like this team. That 95 Tribe team, I remember they were out in Oakland. I was visiting my grandma. I was 15 years old at the time up in North Olmsted, watching a Tribe game on WUAB Channel 43. And they were clowning around in the dugout. And Alvaro Espinosa had one of those gum, when the players throw the gum, and they had the backwards rally hats on. And the Tribe went out there and swept the Oakland A's in 95. What a magical season. But like I said, I love the camaraderie, and that's a great point, Cody. But we talk about the Guardians and Stephen Vogt.
Trip down memory lane.
All right. Well, I would love to say well done there, but
you don't like me.
No, I did not expect to come on the show and get an Alvaro Espinosa.
I know, like I said, that was great. That was great.
Big number 10.
All right, we're gonna move on to statement number 3. Cody, this is a Browns statement for you.
Wait.
With the new additions of Judy and Thrash, if the Browns have top 12 quarterback play this season, we're not debating whether we will or we won't. We're just saying, assuming that we do.
But Roger's on and I'm on. Let's.
Cleveland fans will be very happy with the wide receiver room. I know there's a lot of speculation we had to upgrade a wide receiver room.
This is just going to cause trouble.
What I really like about the sorry, Roger, I think I'm going to go against you again. What I really like about the wide receiver room is you've got two of the guys that catch deep balls.
I know.
You got those guys running down the field catching deep balls. Like look at their average catch, and then you've got hopefully Elijah Moore is healthy and running across the middle. You got him. Tillman hopefully learn something from the other two outside guys, and I like that wide receiver room. I don't know much about Thrash. The only thing I know about Thrash is that Coleman likes him, and if Coleman likes a football player, I like a football player.
All right,
Coleman. So I'm gonna chug.
Name dropping Coleman. You got to have Coleman on the dog chug. For me,
good luck.
This statement is look. I like the trade for Judy, and I like our wide receiver room.
If you look at the contracts,
everything. I like everything about this wide receiver room, but I will say Thrash is trash. I'm not excited about him at all, but I'm still chugging. If we have a good quarterback,
well, it rhymes, so you have to.
If we have a good quarterback play this year, I think we're gonna love our wide receivers, especially because David Njoku, he's the fucking man. So I'm chugging.
You got that guy under the middle, over the middle too.
On another great contract, playing chess, not checkers. Roger.
100% agree on all of that.
Oh, boy, this is a trap question, man. It's going to get me in trouble. Guess Cody. I'm going to get yelled at again. Cody's going to yell at me again after I answer.
I'm not going to yell. I would never yell at you. Next time I see him, I'm going to give you a hug.
You know what? I'm going to chug on it.
It's true.
Thank you.
I'm going to chug on it, and I'm going to say, if we do get the top 12 quarterback type play out of our quarterback, then yes, everybody will be happy. What I will say on the side of that is last year, after Tennessee game, leading after that one, I don't know, we played next. Amari Cooper was washed. We had nobody behind him. David Njoku had question marks all over him. DPJ was non-existent. He gets traded. The next thing you know, a guy rolls off his couch, dusts nachos off his belly, and he comes in and he makes everybody all pros and pro bowlers. And all of a sudden, David Njoku is talking, he's one of the best tight ends in football because we had above top 12 quarterback play. We had comeback of the year type quarterback play. If we get quarterback play like that, yes, we have the talent in the wide receiver room. I'll tell you what, you give Joe Flacco DPJ on top of Amari Cooper and David Njoku, he throws 5 more touchdowns, probably 2 more picks, but DPJ feasts with Joe Flacco.
Just 2?
Because he looks like Anquan Baldwin out there. So, yes, we have enough talent if we get top 12 quarterback play, we have more than enough talent that everybody would be happy with the wide receiver room. Does that answer the statement, Andy?
Yeah, well done.
Beautiful.
Ed.
I have
I'm going to
14
make this.
point beers. No, 2.
I'm going to make this real quick with the statement. Great statement. Chugging. Of course, if we get top 12 quarterback play, I don't know. There's, who does the quarterback throw the ball to? I don't know. The wide receivers. I mean, obviously David Njoku's a tight end, but whatever. So obviously it's going to be good. But here's the deal. I want to talk about Amish. I do want to talk about Amish here. Look.
Amish.
And I want to say this. Why Ohio is better than Pennsylvania? Because in Pennsylvania, I watched all the shows. I watched all the Amish Mafia, but that was in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. In Ohio, you got Richland County, better brand of Amish. Give me the Buckeye Amish only.
Is that the end of that?
I'm giving a shout out to Ohio, and I'm getting buzzed.
You were not.
Hey,
Coach wants to know where's the fries.
It had something to do with Ohio's Amish, Cody,
right.
if you're listening.
We're going to move on.
No, I grew up near. I don't understand how that has anything to do with wide receivers and.
Well, because one of the commenters.
Sure.
Why did you pick top 12? 12 seems like a weird number.
I think that's all we need is like a guy to be, like
why not 11 or 13?
Well, 12 would mean you're in the
or 10.
Top, you're almost like as good as 2/3 of the other quarterbacks.
Okay, fair enough.
Which I think if we hit that metric, I think we're going to be in great shape.
Agreed.
All right. Sorry,
I think we will.
Yeah, I was doing crystal meth before I wrote these, so I apologize. We're moving on to the final statement of Spit Chip Chug. Cavs have a very big game 2 tomorrow, and they are currently a 13.5 point dog. And the smart money is to take the Celtics minus 13.5. I'm going to start us off, and I'm just going to let you know I actually took the Celtics for game 1, and it was great because I didn't have to sweat that much more in the first quarter. I won a lot of money. And I will let you know I'm going to let that money ride with the Celtics tomorrow. And I'm sorry if it makes me a piece of shit, but I do like making money, so I'm chugging on this one. Roger.
I'm going to tell you what, Andy, I got $20 coming to my Vimo from my SG promotions. When that hits, I'm going to give it to you, and you're going to let it ride, and I'm going to do that. I'm chugging.
All right. Ed.
Put my 20 on it, yeah.
Cool. You pay like 1% of my pick.
I'm gonna spit. I think the Cavs play better, and they give me 13.5 points. I think the Cavs get it done. I didn't say they're gonna win the game. Hell no, they ain't gonna win the game. But that I think they would feel all right in that betting scenario.
Cody.
I am a 100% homer, and we're going to win that game. You just need to rebound better, and I'm going to spit.
Hey, this has
You're
been
a bigger homer than me.
Fantastic edition of Spit Sip Chug. We're going to move it right along because we're running low on time. Cody, we have a little game we're going to play with you today.
Can't wait. I'm so excited.
Cody used to have a amazing ability to recall, stadiums and head coaches and owners, and we're going to test. We're going to put your knowledge to the test. See if you can still do it. You've got kids now.
Can't wait.
You're not watching, ESPN 24/7 like you used to.
Yeah, but I still have a ton of useless knowledge in my head. So
let's find out if he's current. And now, anytime you get a question right, you get a pat on the back. Cody did it. If you get a question wrong, Ed in Columbus is going to get 20 seconds just to rant about whatever he wants to talk about. So you're going to have to listen to Ed. The audience is going to have to listen to Ed.
See, the thing is, I don't mind Ed's rants. Like Ed.
That's my guy. I love this guy.
Go ahead. Let's go.
Right, well, just know that I'm going to it's gonna be hard for me to get through Ed. Just
that's gonna be hard on me. So Let's do this.
Okay, so we're gonna start.
Even some of your
Did you have something?
even
to say?
some of your porn bots are gonna unfollow you if you keep.
I don't know who
promoting
the
Ed.
porn bots are. Like I follow like 150 people.
There's like you have 65 followers, 35 of them are porn bots.
Well, I would assume that most of them are.
I
porn
went through
bots.
your friends list. I'm like, what?
I don't have any. I follow like 34 people. Like I don't know, man.
Like, who's following?
I feel like they look at like people that don't have a lot of followers and they're like, this guy needs help.
No,
I've got
I
a
get
lot of that.
bombarded, dude. I get bombarded with them. I probably got 50 of them right now.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
I've got I would say more than half of my followers are.
I love
porn
that you have 30 legitimate followers, and that's it. I love that.
That's
30. I had
I'll tell-
30 for the longest time. I had 30 followers until I met Nick Carnes. Don't meet Nick Carnes. Don't get friendly with Nick Carnes. And then
I've
you'll
met Nick
all of a
Carnes.
sudden you'll be.
Yeah, I'm where I'm at on X or Twitter because that's where I want to be.
Please.
I'll tell you a story, Roger, next time we're together.
All right.
Sounds good.
Twitter
Everyone
follower story.
watching this,
We're
please,
hanging out for something, man.
especially if you're a porn bot.
Soon.
All right.
Porn bots. Welcome.
Porn bot,
Here
baby.
we go. We got to play the game.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
in.
Let's play the game.
Who is
I want to go
the
to bed.
current general manager of the Cincinnati Bengals?
Oh, shit. I don't know. I have no idea. Go ahead, Ed.
Ed,
I
I
don't
don't-
know.
My guess would be, are they that cheap that Mike Brown's still their general manager? I don't know.
No, they've got a guy. His last name starts with, I think, a P.
That's my joke. Like,
It's Duke Tobin.
How can you not know Duke?
I don't think
Duke.
I don't think Bengals fans know that.
I-
All right, start.
I didn't-
Andy, start the clock.
Good point.
He's got 20 seconds.
Good point.
Hold on.
Good point. Bengals fans don't
Okay,
even know.
You get to talk about whatever you want for 20
Sure.
seconds.
I'm gonna go grab a beer.
Now,
Okay.
everyone, please be silent. So that Ed
You
can-
left during the okay.
I read, stop bitching about building a dome in Cleveland. Who cares? Pay all your tax money. School system sucks anyways. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them kids. Build a dome. It's going to be beautiful. Going to be huge. Love Cleveland, but you got to build that dome. Deshaun Watson wants a dome. Brad Rapport, he wants one. Haslam wants one. Build the fucking dome. Brook Park, here we come. Let's go, Brook Park Browns.
Oh, that was so bad.
Minus the fuck them.
That's
kids
hard to do,
part.
baby.
I
All right.
I agree with most of that as long as it's retractable.
Please do better.
You didn't
I'm
think that
gonna
was
try,
good? I
man.
said, fuck them kids.
All right.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that fuck them kids thing. I don't like the huge thing either. But go ahead.
All right.
Fair enough. Build back better. Build back better.
What is the name of the Miami Dolphins' current stadium? What's it called these days?
Hard Rock Stadium.
That's correct. Thank God.
Wow. Wow.
Move on.
I don't know that.
We got 8 more. Fuck.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Who is the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts?
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
I just want to
Can
point
I
out
just say, oh fuck, oh shit? I was
Yeah.
there. Like
10
his,
10
na-
years
his
ago,
last
Cody
name
got,
starts
like,
with an S.
every one of these right. Like everyone. He knew
You
every
did?
10 years ago, you knew every coach, you knew every stadium, you knew every owner. It was amazing.
Oh yeah.
But that was before kids.
Yeah, it was before kids.
Are you
I've been
giving up on
drinking.
this one?
Yeah, I don't. Stefanik. I don't
All right,
know.
Ed.
What's the answer? I want more than I
Cleveland,
want the rant. I want
Cleveland
the
gets a
answer.
bad rap sometimes, but I love that city. But you got to fix your potholes, and they weren't bad. And I went through Twinsburg when I went to Andy's. I didn't see any fucking twins. I mean, I thought that was very
Jesus
underwhelming.
Christ.
Cleveland do better than that.
Did you-
Twinsburg do better than that. And your streets, a little bit. I did find a pothole, didn't hit it though. Thanks, Twinsburg.
God.
Did you work on these? Assuming that I would.
No, I have no idea. This is off the cut. Definitely.
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys all got like a rundown, and I didn't get a rundown.
Steve.
So I'm
You're awesome, Ed.
1 out of 3.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to give you this. First of all, this was named in the show earlier today. So big clue if you're paying attention. And it's our.
I wasn't.
What is the name of the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium?
Right now?
Right now.
AccuSure?
That's correct. Thank God. All right.
We made fun of it on the show, and I don't know it.
Like our
Shocker.
Cleveland fans love Buffalo fans. Buffalo fans love Cleveland fans. So this should be an easy one. Who is the current owner of the Buffalo Bills?
He owns the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Oh shit.
What's his name? It starts with an
Hey,
M.
wait a minute. Is he a Canadian? He uses a metric system, Ed. He's a Canadian.
I think. Am I right on that? At least
Terry
he owns
Pagula.
a hockey team.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Terry
cool.
Pagula. I don't know these things.
I don't know.
You too. All right, Ed. Let's go.
Okay. Climate change. You know what? People bitch about it all the time, but living in Columbus, Ohio, we've had barely had a winter, and now this nice weather. I will say one thing: if it is climate change, a lot of tornadoes, scaring the shit out of us at night. But the days are beautiful. So you know what? I don't know. Call it what you want, but we're loving it in Columbus, Ohio. So climate change, people. Hey,
A lot of tornadoes? We got a lot of tornadoes.
300. There's actually, I saw there's been like 300 tornadoes, and there's a lot of shit and tornadoes coming through.
Never
here.
mind that. Our
That's
friend
climate
Jessica's
change,
in
man.
Oklahoma, and they're like
We're Tornado
hurricanes
Alley
touching
now.
down.
We get more than they do. Ohio's been hit hard this year.
Oh,
All right.
You know
We got
why?
5 left.
I think
Here we go.
I don't mind them down south.
Cody, what is the name of the Houston Texans Stadium? The Browns just played a big game there.
Allegiant? Why
Sorry?
are these all Allegiant?
Damn it.
Why are these all stadium name questions?
Well, you used to know every stadium by their name.
It's not Allegiant?
No, it's NRG.
Yeah, but
Stadium.
everybody used to back in the day. Everybody knew it was Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, and everybody knew Three Rivers. And now
You're a-
it's all like corporations. Every week, a new one's buying the rights.
Thank
to
you,
them.
Roger. These are
All right. Coming
awful questions.
to Cody's defense. Now we got to do some pain. Sorry, audience. All right.
Can't wait to hear
Ed.
about potholes. Go ahead, Ed.
As I get older, I always ponder what freedom really means. And you know what that freedom's going to be someday? When the fucking alarm clock goes off and it doesn't fucking matter because I accidentally said it and I don't got to wake up and do shit. So honestly, people bitch about your lives, whatever. Until that alarm clock means nothing, we're all just slaves out there.
That was fun.
Okay.
More of that.
By the way,
please.
Mike Crutchfield.
I'm going to miss the next question. just
Congratulations,
because.
Cody. You just lost a friend.
Ask Crutch if he knows any of these things.
Oh, he doesn't know any of these. No.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Ask him the name of a Browns wide receiver.
All right.
Right
Here's
now.
one. Mike, if you could put a
I
name,
love Crutch. He's like me.
wide receiver in the chat, that would be great. All right. Who is the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks?
McDonald?
That is correct. Thank God.
Boom, baby!
All right.
I don't know his first name. Will, maybe? I don't know.
All right. Here, this is one of our
I know he was the Baltimore DC.
Who is the offensive coordinator of the Cincinnati Bengals currently?
Fuck if I know. Like, why would I be paying attention to this shit? Like, even when I was paying attention to this shit, why would I be paying attention to this shit? Like,
All right. Well,
hell if I know.
sorry, everyone. Ed.
I find it weird that I actually became better friends with somebody that wants to probably nail my wife. Shout out to Mike out there in the comments. But you know what? I find you very friendly, great time when I met you. And I can't help but have somewhat a little bit of a man crush on you. But knowing that what you want to do with my wife, I don't even hold that against you. You know,
Live with him for 7 years and see how that works out. He's a great guy. Hopefully he replies, please, Crutch, please.
All right. Who is the current general manager of the Los Angeles Chargers?
Lesney. No, I thought you were going to say Rams. I don't. Jim Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh is not correct.
Wait.
It's Joe Tortilla.
He will be.
Oh, Joe Tortillo?
All right.
Made up guy.
Talk about
That
Jim
guy doesn't
Harbaugh.
exist. It's
Here we go.
Jim Harbaugh.
You know what? There's so much pressure sometimes when you go to a baseball game. Like, like I get a hot dog, and you know what? I can't put any condiments on it because I really don't like anything. I'm a very picky eater, and you can't put ketchup on there, otherwise they'll call you a pussy. And the etiquette. So I think there are so many social norms and stuff that make it very tough to just be an average sports fan, even. So
I can't believe.
Brilliant.
Can we do a quick timeout? I don't know how much time we have left. I can't believe that Ed is coming up with these off the cuff.
No, this is just so. Believe me,
time.
this is yeah, sure.
You're not reading that?
No.
I see your eyes reading.
No,
something.
I'm not reading it. No, I feel like this is 60
No,
minutes. I'm not reading anything.
Mike said he loves you, his future Eskimo brother.
Oh, thanks. That's fair.
That means you bang the same.
I know what I understand.
Yeah.
In this case, it'd be your wife Kelly.
What is he? Is he talking about me or?
I think he's saying.
Ed.
I think he's talking to me.
Yeah. Hey.
I thought he's talking to me.
All right, we got one more. Who is
Can't wait.
Who is the owner? Please get this right, so we don't have to go through another one of those horrible 20-second rants. But who is the owner of the Washington Commanders?
It's a group led by. It's a conglomerate, but Magic Johnson's involved.
That's a good answer.
Okay, Ed gets one more.
He's not wrong.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but who's the
principal owner?
Head of it?
Who's the principal guy?
Who is the owner? Who is it, Andy?
His name is Josh Harris. He paid $6 billion.
Oh,
for the
shit.
team.
Josh Harris. We all know that.
Wow.
Quit asking me shit that no one knows. That maybe I know.
All right, stop making excuses. The question was too hard. Let's just get through this.
I gotta go real fast. I gotta go real fast with this one.
Wait. Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh, he's reading.
People that are Baker Bros and Deshaun Dick Riders, here's the deal. When they fight, it's just like the people that fight with waffles and pancakes. I love pancakes and waffles, and the bros that fight about that, you're a pussy if you like a pancake. No, you got to have a waffle, bro. Here's the deal with the Deshaun Baker thing. Look, in Cleveland, I just want to win a fucking Super Bowl. And guess what? Have my waffles and pancakes, too.
Brilliant,
It kind of
man.
feels like Andy
That's
wrote
brilliant, Ed.
that. Andy, you wrote that?
I didn't write
No.
it. I just came up
No,
with it.
I mean Ed is that amazing. He came up with that. I
Really
wish
is. I don't do any
bigger.
prep. That's why I come on the
I wish
dog.
I could take credit for that, but I can't.
I could vouch. There's no script unless they didn't tag me in anything, but that I always see everything.
All right.
Oh my god! If I
Ed,
wrote
I'm
that,
applauding you. That's brilliant. I'm trying to think of something I would do in your place, and I fall short.
the next time Roger tells me that I did something brilliant, I'm gonna punch you. All right, I think Roger.
Sorry, I failed you, Andy.
No. I mean, look, that was tough. I wouldn't have
That
gotten.
was tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reality is, kids changes things. Obviously, your kids are awesome. I love your kids. Roger, I think you got something planned here. Let's go.
Are we at the end of the show?
Yeah, we're
Well, you know what? We haven't really talked because you
But
weren't here last
I
week.
heard there wasn't a
And what we
script.
haven't talked about is our championship. This is last year's, and we're a two-peat in the football in the draft, right?
Well, you
and-
sold that real well, Roger.
So with Tom ain't around yet, who can see? Can you guys see my phone?
yeah.
Let's
Everyone,
put this right
no one
here.
knows who Tom
How's
is.
that?
By the way.
Huh?
Nobody knows who
So,
Tom is.
Andy,
Well,
I just
what
looked
I'm
up a
saying
waffle stop. I just looked up a waffle. Oh my god! I cannot believe. I mean, do I need to
So-
read what this definition is?
what I want with
No.
Crutch,
Hold on. I think
it
wants to announce.
what is that?
Well, according to Urban Dictionary, a waffle stomp is the act of pressing one species through a slotted shower drain cover after douching one's anus in the shower in preparation for engaging in anal sex. That is the definition
All right.
of a waffle stomp.
That ew.
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah,
Roger?
that didn't happen.
You can't.
I can confirm that. Go ahead.
This is for
I'll
Cody.
sip on that. I'll sip on that.
Are you sipping?
Mhm.
This is for Ed and Cody and Crutch. For these are the top 10 benefits of coming in second place.
Oh,
You guys came in second
via
place.
tiebreakers or like
No,
winning
you guys
outright?
came in second place in
Winning
the draft.
via tiebreakers or
Well,
outright?
this is just for anybody that comes in second place in
really
anything.
quick, I might. Let me just
Kind of.
hold on.
Yeah.
We had played a game during the draft.
Yeah.
All 4 of us were included in that game, including Mike Crutchfield and a couple others who aren't
Ed,
on the show. But the point is, me and Roger's team, we won. We came first place. Cody and Ed, including Mike Crutchfield, they were on a team. They came in second place. Roger can't show the trophy that he won because unfortunately he wasn't there when the game ended. He doesn't have it yet. But
I had it.
and now he's gonna talk a little bit of shit, and I hope you all enjoy.
Most fun I've had at a draft challenge in a long time. Go ahead. Can't wait.
These are the top 10 benefits of coming in second place, you guys. Crutch, Cody. Number 10, it gives you something to aspire towards. That's normal. Number 9 is if you look deep inside yourself, you'll see the champion you strive to be in the first place winners. You just look at the first place winners and you'll. Number 8, you can always hope that the champion's championship is vacated over some bullshit made up rules and somehow you get it. That's called the buck nut.
That's how you guys
7.
won it. But go
Number
ahead.
7, nobody hassles you for autographs. Number 7, nobody hassles you for autographs. You don't have to worry about that. Number 6, let's be honest, at this point of your life, second place is great. Number 5, Nick Carnes will support you even if you're just elite on paper. Just elite on paper, Nick Carnes has got you. Number 4,
Thanks for
close to
repeating.
you those that are close to you have zero expectations. Second place. Number 3, second place still affords you plenty of sponsorship opportunities, local furniture stores, and hot butter cheesesteak joints. You get do a Roman burger. Number 2,
No, I get it.
Score. Number 2, you got to shut the score with any ring rat Lou Marconi banged. Any ring rat Lou Marconi banged, you got a shot at it.
Oh, can't wait, man. That sounds great.
And the number 1 benefit of coming in second place, you get a guest spot on Dog Chug.
It's been fun. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I love you guys. Hey, I love you guys, man. I did that with my heart. I honestly, because all 3 of you.
I don't know who Marconi is.
He was on last week and he banged all kinds of chicks because he's a WWF wrestler. He's like a male
Oh,
whore.
cool.
So,
I didn't know who that
heard
was.
about.
But that's awesome. Good for him.
Right. That's the point of number 2.
All right. Well, this has been a fantastic episode of the Dog Chug. I was crying just now. That was amazing, Roger. Well done. Cody, you got to come back on next week, please. Just please.
Next week?
Yeah.
This is late for me. I should have been in bed 2 hours ago. This is late for me, man.
Andy, what shocked you more, Cody's performance tonight or my drinking performance at your draft party?
It better be my performance tonight because Ed did not show up drinking wine.
Really?
I drank 2 beers.
You drank 2 beers, man.
I bonged 3.
3 beers.
And I chugged the pina colada, whatever that was.
To be fair, I didn't think he was going to do anything.
Crutch drank a glass of wine.
Look, you got to understand.
That's Mike Crutchfield.
It'd be like if, the guy that was filling in, you thought was going to go 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts, and then he ended up, hitting 2 singles.
Yeah, he got 2 singles.
Hey,
pretty amazing.
Cody, do you think it's fair that I took heat? I rushed out there. I come sliding in at the last second.
took heat for. I don't think you took any heat.
I saved the team.
You left. You left before you won. I mean, that's where you took the heat.
But it was in good hands.
You gave Tom his first ever draft challenge championship, and he could not have been happier.
He was very happy.
All I'm saying is Roger has accusations last year. It's on the championship team. And this year, Cody, Roger's on the championship team. And there were some questions about, like I said, at the end, there was discussions. And look, tiebreakers are tiebreakers, and you got the win, whatever. But like I said, it wasn't like smooth sailing. It wasn't smooth sailing, Roger.
I'm sure that all of your listeners want to hear all about this. But
they do.
Last year was last year. This year was the most fun. That Andy, I don't know what you think, but it's the most fun that we've had without Gator ever. I think we had a blast.
It kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, Gator's Gator.
Let's take this offline. It's been a great episode of Dog Chug, I think.
I think so too.
Time to end it. Go Browns. Go Guardians.
You want me back next week, or can I be Ed?
Yeah,
I'll be Ross. I'll be Ross.
All right, you got to produce.
I have the socks upstairs. I'll put them on.
All right. Well, we'll work this all out. Crutchfield says a fantastic episode. I think I agree. He was actually watching a reality TV show. That wasn't even meant for us. It was a mistake. But anyway, go Browns, go Cavs, go Guardians. I love y'all.
Love you too, man.
We got them.
Go Cavs.
Bye, guys.